Efek konflik dengan Iran benar-benar terasa bagi banyak warga Amerika. Biaya hidup meningkat, harga kebutuhan naik, transportasi makin mahal, dan inflasi membuat kehidupan terasa semakin berat. Di media sosial, banyak orang mengeluh karena gaji mereka sebenarnya tidak kecil, tetapi tetap terasa tidak cukup untuk memenuhi kebutuhan sehari-hari. Situasi ini juga dipengaruhi oleh ketidakpastian global akibat konflik yang melibatkan negara-negara besar.
America has become completely unaffordable, and I don't know why more people are not talking about this. Half of America doesn't even have a savings, rent is insane, healthcare is a luxury, and somehow the narrative is still people are just bad with money. Like, what money? People are working full-time, most people have 2 to 3 jobs anymore because you have to. At what point do we stop blaming the people and just accept the fact that the cost of living has simply just outpaced reality? Because everything is this expensive, you have to know exactly where all of your money is going anymore. Like, a budget is just simply a necessity. You have to have one. Started using a budgeting app like mine to figure out where all of my money is going, but it does not make up for the fact that America is too expensive to live in anymore. If you're struggling, you are not alone.
Salah satu dampak paling terasa adalah melonjaknya harga energi, terutama bensin. Di Amerika Serikat, kehidupan sangat bergantung pada kendaraan pribadi, sehingga kenaikan harga bensin langsung membebani masyarakat. Banyak orang kini harus mengeluarkan uang jauh lebih besar hanya untuk bahan bakar. Bahkan bagi sebagian keluarga, bensin menjadi salah satu pengeluaran terbesar setiap bulan.
Here is what the attack on Iran from the U.S. is doing to U.S. oil/gas, day 8.
That shit just went up. It was $4.99. What the f?
Gas is skyrocketing. If you did not know, the USA and much of the world gets 20% of the oil from the Strait of Hormuz. It is closed. When or if we get gas, prices are going to go up for the gas in your car and everything that you buy, food, clothing, toiletry, household items.
So I have friends that work in the gas industry, and if you haven't noticed, gas has gotten really expensive. Today, the price went up between 40 and 50 cents, and by tomorrow, it's going up another 40 to 50 cents more. They said that gas by summertime could be $6 to $8 a gallon. So if you haven't filled up your tank, you might better do it now because things are about to get very, very expensive.
Akibat kondisi ini, semakin banyak warga Amerika mulai mempertimbangkan hidup di luar negeri. Fenomena digital nomad pun meningkat, dengan banyak orang memilih negara berbiaya hidup lebih rendah di Asia Tenggara, termasuk Indonesia. Di Indonesia, banyak warga Amerika merasa hidup lebih waras karena harga jauh lebih murah serta suasana sosial yang ramah dan hangat.
This is the best rice that you'll ever have. Look over there. You see that? That comes straight out the soil. Come in, right there. Comes straight out, fresh out the ground. It's not sent across the world. It's not got microplastics in it. It's not ultra processed. Absolutely lovely. Come to Bali. This was $1.50 for a bloody chicken and rice with that view. Amazing. Get it done.
Living outside the U.S. for an extended period of time, especially if you've been to like Central Europe or where I'm at right now in Bali in Indonesia, it will really like ruin things for you because going back just feels like a burden. And every year I manage to effectively lie to myself. I have like a bit of like cognitive dissonance because I believe myself when I say, you know what, this is the year I'm gonna head back, or next year. At the same time, I know that's not true, right? So it's like I'm holding two competing beliefs at the same time. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm in this like market. Some of the things that I just never even have to worry about, right? I mean, I lived in pretty good places in the U.S. Like Northern Virginia is like, I would say pretty good. I had a pretty, I would say good education. But I mean, even then, like, you know, you still gotta watch your back. You can't just walk anywhere at night. It's like, things like, I'm never like, oh, there's gonna be a mass shooting here. I never really have to think about that.
Once you leave America, you ain't never going back. Honestly, I left like almost 2-3 years ago, and ever since I left America, I've been nothing but happy, nothing but blessed, nothing but grateful. But when I was living in America, I was nothing but depressed. I was miserable. I was living in that paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. Just know, the minute you leave America, your happiness, your depression, all that gets a lot better when you're in America. Bro, that shit is miserable.
Tidak sedikit orang Amerika yang akhirnya merasa berat jika harus kembali ke negaranya. Bagi mereka, hidup di Indonesia terasa lebih sederhana namun bermakna. Dari pengalaman itu, mereka menyadari bahwa kenyamanan hidup tidak selalu harus berada di negara dengan ekonomi terbesar di dunia. Kadang justru di tempat yang lebih sederhana, kehidupan terasa jauh lebih masuk akal.